What's good, everybody? It's your boy Shadow Zone GC. Major love to all my fellow Shadow Clan members for taking the time to click on another one. As far as Diablo 4 goes, I'm not gonna lie, I thoroughly enjoy myself while playing it. Now, I am a first-time Diablo player. I never played Diablo 1 through 3, and I literally touched Diablo Immortal for like 2 minutes. Originally, this was going to be like a 2.5 to 3 hour long video of my first raw experience with Diablo 4, because I haven't touched any of the other betas. However, OBS was a little bit of a bitch, and okay, I'm not gonna go that far. So if any of you all use OBS, I strongly recommend changing your settings so it doesn't release as an MP4 and all of your excuse me, and all of your files instead release as an MKV on your computer, and you just get it remuxed. And I'll tell you why. So I had 2 separate videos that were about maybe 2.5 to 3 hours long. One of them, I was a sorcerer playing with my good buddy Tim, and the other one was the later stages of my necromancer build. So long story short, there were some issues in OBS and I lost all of that footage. So that was about a good 6 to 6.5 hours just gone, and I'm not able to get back. Of the footage that I do have, it's all early gameplay footage, so I don't necessarily want to make that its own video. So that's why this is going to be simply a just chat video about Diablo 4 with this in the background. If you enjoy Diablo 4, or if you just enjoy my content and my upcoming rising as a content creator, please do me the favor of liking and subscribing. It goes such a long way. We are trying to get this channel monetized, and I'm really trying to get serious into this content creation. So just rock with your boy if you don't mind. Love you all, appreciate you all. Stay blessed to all my fellow Shadow Clan members. Let's get into this video. Okay, I want to go ahead and let you all know off rip, there's a lot of stuff that got deleted via OBS. So when you hear me talking about certain things within the beta, just know it won't match up with what you see on the screen. All of my sorcerer gameplay, my rogue gameplay, both the later portions of the barbarian and the later portions of the necromancer gameplay, like there's a lot that got deleted. So I apologize in advance if there's something I'm talking about that you don't see on screen. We just got to make it work with what we got. Anyways, without further ado, let's talk about Diablo 4. Now, me being a first-time Diablo experience, this being my first Diablo 4 experience, I can say that from a first-time player's perspective, it was genuinely enjoyable. I've never played any of the other Diablos. I've never played, I don't think, any other like MMORPG like this. I don't think. I'd have to go back in my brain for a little bit, but again, as a first-time player, thoroughly impressed. There are multiple things that I greatly appreciated while playing through the beta, and one of those things to me personally, the classes. I thoroughly enjoyed how different each class felt. Barbarian, an absolute brute, you're pretty much a walking tank. Necromancer, you have an evil undead army riding with you everywhere you go. Personally, I think Necromancer is gonna be best for soloing, but again, as a first-time player, that's my thoughts. I don't know if you all have already found builds for other people. That's just what I think personally. I thoroughly enjoy playing the rogue. I think the rogue is probably like a fan favorite, maybe. Being able to dash around from enemy to enemy, imbue your weapons with elements, like I like that aspect of the rogue. So here's how I feel about the druid. I remember during the first betas, like during the first early betas, people talked about the druid having a lot of trouble early on, like when you're doing a lot of early leveling. I didn't run into that issue. Now, I don't know if the earlier betas went above World Tier 2, but this beta only going up to World Tier 2, I didn't really have any issues playing with the druid. I enjoyed it. I like being able to be a werewolf or a werebear. I think we could have came up with a different name than that, but no issues there. I thoroughly enjoyed the sorcerer. Keep in mind, any game that I play where you get to choose classes, the sorcerer is always the last in my brain. I'm usually not trying to think of conjuring magic and staying at a distance to do crowd control, but sorcerer may have been the most fun character that I played, but that's the class that I was using when I was playing with my buddy Tim, and I may be a little biased because I feel like a game like this always feels better when you're playing with someone else rather than just playing by yourself. But yeah, the sorcerer was thoroughly enjoyable. So yeah, classes, thoroughly enjoyed. Dungeons, I understand what some other people were saying, like the dungeons have a very similar layout, but I didn't really mind that. I didn't really have an issue with the dungeons looking the same. I knew that there was going to be a boss at the end of each dungeon. And let's keep it real, Elden Ring, games like that, roguelikes and all that, usually those type of games have dungeons. Most of the time the dungeons are laid out the exact same throughout the world. Bloodborne even, that was the same way. P.S. Bloodborne is still my favorite Souls game. I don't know about y'all, but that's just me personally. Elden Ring was amazing, but I think Bloodborne was amazing-er, if you will. Back up, heal. No. Yeah, bitch, come here, bitch. Move, bitch. You must not. Bitch, I play games. Bitch, you heal? You not healing today, baby girl. I'm sorry. You not healing today. Bitch, oh, you was easy. You was supposed to bring me a challenge. I was expecting a challenge. The storyline, I don't know anything about Diablo's story. Literally, the only thing I know is Lilith is the demon and Anarius is trying to get rid of that demon, and they have a blood feud going on throughout the history of Diablo. That's literally all I know. But so far, they have painted Lilith out extremely well. I like that they painted her out not just as this, she's not just going around taking heads and leaving bloody massacres behind her. She's exactly what you would think of when you think of Sin. It seems beautiful, it seems enticing, it seems extremely tempting, and it makes you want to do it. I think they painted Lilith out extremely well as a character and as a villain. Obviously, I know some of you all know that, but again, remember, from a first person's perspective, I say first person, wow. From a first time player's perspective, I enjoy Lilith. I haven't seen Anarius yet. They only had a statue of him in the, throughout the beta, but still, I can tell he's gonna be the ish whenever we do run into him throughout the story. Yeah, I don't really have too many thoughts. I just wanted to get on here and let you all know that Diablo is something that I thoroughly enjoyed and 100% plan to play once it comes out officially. I didn't think that Diablo would be one of my main games, and again, if you've watched my channel, then you know I don't really have a main game that I play. I'm trying to get more so used to creating content consistently, so I don't really have a main game, but I think Diablo 4 and Street Fighter 6, those two games may be what I focus on as far as this channel. Of course, I'll play other things, but those two games I think are gonna do it for me. Maybe some Overwatch here and there, but I haven't really mentally decided that yet. Regardless, I love you all. I appreciate you all. Thank you all for taking the time to click on another one. I apologize that this wasn't the 2.5 to 3 hour long video that I wanted it to be. I messed up, OBS deleted everything, and we gotta make do with what we got. Be amazing, stay blessed, love to all my fellow Shadow Clan members, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.